All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Salutations, I am Sharonis Jackson, portraying.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and your brand is growing, you will be challenged with managing increasing demands off the court. In between games, you'll have decisions to make on how to spend your off days. Will you refine your skill on the court and work on increasing your attributes? It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, they've got their hearts set on ringing in the new NBA season with a clean 1-0 record, and this is a team that believes they can do that. All the fine-tuning and changes of the offseason are what they hope will start to take shape starting tonight. And, of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now, lost a friend of a long time in the offseason. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shane?
It's going to be Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our side. Livingston comes in for Andre Iguodala, and Fisher subbed in for Curry. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Green. Rivers out there with Mills. And it's Duncan. And it's Anderson in at the 4 shot. Fisher.
Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate, the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude, because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines. And sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around, because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Green is out there with Anderson. Then there's Duncan. And it's Mills, and it's Rivers in at the shooting guard position.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. Move the ball.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Azili, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Azili's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's Mills. D right on him. Fires for 3. The rebound by Azili. Warriors leading by 14. And a wide open look for Freak. Here's Green, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Fisher. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked. And so that brings the first half.
Oracle. Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Green. Langston Galloway's checked in for Thompson. And Fisher subbed in for Curry. David West, he's checked in for San Antonio. Rivers comes in for Manu Ginobili. Fisher in at point guard. Iguodala out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Galloway in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. To the left side wing. Parker kicks to Rivers. passes it to Aldridge. And so it's San Antonio with the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
There's no question about it. As far as small forwards go, Kawhi Leonard is right up there with the best of them. You know if you leave him open, he's going to knock it down every look he gets. But what makes him elite is his stifling brand of D.
There was nothing great.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting...
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
How's your relationship with the coaching staff? Are the rumors of friction accurate?
Friction? Look, there's no friction here. I don't know where you're getting your information, but I've got a great relationship with the coaching staff here. A lot of respect for Coach, too. Anything else you think you're hearing is 100% false.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
Look, last year went by in a flash, so I ain't even thinking about it no more. It's about what I can do now with this team right here. Vic's gone, and sometimes I still can't believe it. But he's in a better place, and that has nothing to do with my play this season. None. So from now on, let's not bring up my past, and let's keep these things to basketball only, all right? I'm ready to take the next step this season, and that's all you need to know. Thank you.